A very warm welcome everyone, my name is Nick, we're on the Commodore 64 and we're going to have a gameplay review of a classic game called the Great Giana Sisters, published by Rainbow Arts in 1987. It's a cute platform game, heavily influenced by the Super Mario Brothers, I believe. Also come out on the Commodore Amiga, which I've already reviewed and it's brilliant on that, the Amstrad CPC and the Atari ST. For some reason it never ever come out on the ZX Spectrum. For 1 to 2 players, but we'll do 1 player because I'm the only one here. So get ready, stage 1. There's 33 levels in this game, pretty good graphics, and we'll see how far I will get. Now immediately, I've been very impressed by the Commodore 64 games I've looked at so far, only because the graphics of the ones I've had so far are very similar, or not too far off the Commodore Amiga version. I didn't think this was really possible in 8-bit, but plays quite well. Also, a good bit of inertia on the character, and the levels are, well, identical so far. Well, level 1 is. A really enjoyable game straight away. Right, so, you see my hair's gone funny because we've collected a power-up. That means we can hit these boxes. The next one will give us something to shoot with, but this should be the end of level 1. You see the time ticking down in the top right there. When that goes to 0, it's over. 33 levels, as I said, but there are some secret walk gates. You can skip over certain levels. It's going to get gradually more difficult. So, stage 2. There is a cheat on this one where you can just walk across the top, but by doing so, although it makes it easier, you won't be able to collect any of the power-ups, and in level 2 there's power-ups all over the place, which will help you later on. If you lose a life, you have to start the level again, or from the last save point, without any of the power-ups, and that could make it extra super tricky. Collecting all these diamonds is good also for a bonus at the end. Now we've got the Rebound Fire thing here. Oops, let's line this up properly. No. Oh man, come on, we've got to shoot this thing. There we go. Boof. The next power up I think is a pineapple, which enables us to shoot through walls when we line it up properly. Quite a lot of colours the Commodore 64 has. Now don't get me wrong, the Amiga version is better than this one. The music is better, but it's very, very similar. It's not too far off, so you can certainly see the evolution between the Commodore 64 and the Commodore Amiga. Quite impressed with this one so far. That, as a screenshot, those fonts, you would not be able to tell the difference. It's 8-bit glory from 1987. Now, if this is the same as the Amiga version, there should be a warp gate somewhere around here. I think it's just above this 3rd column, actually. Right. Should be here, I think. There we go. On the Amiga version, it does a sound. There you go. Da-da-da. We're warping. Okay. We'll just have 1 go of this. Unless I die quite quickly, then we'll make it 2 goes, and we probably won't do the warp gate next time. So the game's not too bad at the moment in terms of difficulty, because I've got all my power-ups. Lose one of those, it's game over. A variety of enemies coming at you, from bees to those mushroomy alien things. I don't know what that clock does. Must be some extra time. Right, okay. So, yeah, in terms of gameplay, it would say identical. I would have liked to have seen this on the ZX Spectrum as well, although it would look very different because of the way it arranges colours. Good stuff, so well done people that recommended me playing this one. It's a good one. I didn't own a Commodore 64 back in the day, so literally I have written down games people have suggested on a bit of a notepad on my computer. We're only potentially going to review Commodore 64 games when we're on this 1 month full-time trial on the channel, because otherwise I wouldn't have too much time. You never know, I might be able to extend it beyond then, but at the moment it's just 1 month, so we'll try and pack in as many Commodore 64 games as we can every Tuesday. That bee is dead. Right, I think this is the stage where it starts getting a little bit trickier from memory. Nice shading on these columns. Oops. Right, okay. You don't want to lose your power-ups on this stage, I can tell you, because that heat-seeking shot is really helpful to take out these flying bees. You can control the height of your jump by the length of time you have on the fire button or joystick. Right, line these up perfectly. And that's not lining it up perfectly. And I'm going to make it extra difficult for myself now. My hair's back to normal, and I've got to do this all with no power-ups. Oh dear. Oh dear. Yeah, so if you're used to Super Mario Brothers, I didn't really own the Nintendo systems. I don't really play those too much, although I am aware of those, being a retro fan. Now, this is as close as you get. I'm surprised that Nintendo didn't sue, but there we go. Maybe it was sufficiently different to say this wasn't Super Mario. See, why didn't I do that the first time? What a big fool. So we're not doing too bad, I should say, for a go here on a gameplay review. It is a bit mixed, but basically this is just all my memory from playing the Amiga version. Collect the diamonds. Time is ticking down. Well, that thing's committed suicide. That's committed suicide. That's committed suicide. Right. Whoops. Now we're gonna get out of the way of that thing. That'll do. Now that one's... It might not commit suicide. They might be going for a nice swim. Notice the music has changed. That's nice. Now this bit's going to be very tricky without any power-ups. We've got that odd bug there going left and right. Now I need to stamp on this somehow. Oh, we done it. I didn't expect that. Now we need to stamp on this toady thing. And we didn't do it. Oh no. I'm back to the save points. I've got to do that all again. Curses. Yeah, I'm really enjoying this as a platform game. I'm guessing, I might be wrong, I'm guessing this is one of the best platform sort of games you can get for the Commodore 64. If you know of any better ones or similar playing ones, then let me know. Whoops. Oh, that's it. That'll do him. And there's a big spider. We won't mess around with him. Yay! Another stage complete. Hooray for us. Boomer. Giana Sisters. You'll notice that it's Giana spelt with one N throughout the game, but on the sort of like title screen before you go into the game, it's with two N's. I don't know why. That's a muck-up. But anyway, kids wouldn't have been bothered about that. They would have just been bothered playing this game. There's a blue line there. If you go down there, you can see that just at the bottom of the screen. It's a secret level, but we won't, just in case I get stuck in that cavern. Odd yellow things swooping along. Right, I've got my hair back. Nice hairdo. Now we can bash these things, which help. Now, hopefully, there's a lightning fire somewhere. Hopefully, this is it. No, I thought there's going to be something in there. Right, anyway. So it's a cool game, but also frustrating when you get to a level you can't get past. Now, this bit's going to be frustrating, because we can't land in the fire or we die. Whoops. Man, I wasn't expecting that. We've done it. Wow, I'm better than this game than I originally thought. Did you own this back in the day? Either on the Amiga or the Commodore 64 or indeed the Amstrad CPC. Haven't seen it on the Amstrad CPC. Does it play very similar to this or is it completely different kettle of fish? On the lift, boom! Didn't have too much time there. That means it's getting gradually more difficult. Stage 10. Get that. 10 stages. Lives left 1. Stage 10. Good score. Oh, that was close. I almost died then. Just caught that bee at the right point. Something to fire with would be good. There it is. Bam. Right, at least we've got an arm ourselves now. It's got half a chance. Whoop. Oh, God. Don't want to crash into the bees. That's got flattened. That's got flattened. We can get that toad thing at our own leisure. Can we? Yes, he's dead. The Great Giana Sisters. If you do two-player, it's turn-based. You don't both play at the same time. One plays till they die, then the next one plays till they die, and then your next life, and so forth. So it's a bit of excitement there if you've got a friend round. Right, this lady's going to gradually disappear. No problem for us, we've got the timing. And it's on to stage 11. We're creaming this game. Dun, dun, dun. So, yep, good graphics, good music, good playability. This game is a winner. Brilliant. Review today as well, if you haven't seen it, Buggy Boy. That was an excellent conversion as well. So 2 awesome games on the Commodore 64 we looked at today. If you're familiar with that system or new to it, I hope you've liked them. And also, there was Blasteroids a bit early on, which wasn't quite as good, but it's nice to see. It's good to see all the games, the good and the bad and the average. It gives you a bit more of an idea of what the computer could do. 64K here we're messing with. Right, 2 bonus. We'll take the low road this time, but we've lost our lovely hair, which is going to make things a little bit awkward. It could be the end of my go pretty soon. Right, there's the hair thing. Boom. Boof. Da-da. Da-da-da-da-da-da. That's okay, is it? No, I died on that cone. And that's it. And you get to put your name in. It saves it until you reload the game. Time warp. but published by Rainbow Arts in 1987. Do you know what? I like that so much, I think we'll have one other go, but we won't do the warp gate this time. On stage 3, we won't do the warp gate. That's if we get to it. So let's just race through as quickly as we can and get to that bit and see which levels we skipped over. It's going to be a speed run now. Am I getting too cocky? Well, quite probably. It's a gameplay review with stupid commentary. Have you got any comments? Then you're more than welcome to put those below, because essentially what keeps the channel alive, what makes it successful, is the amount of people that like the video or comment on the video and generally interact. So if you do comment, the likelihood is I'll probably respond. Hooray! Even if this video's gone up years ago, as long as I'm still alive, I'll probably comment. Maybe. Unless I'm busy. Unless I'm in space or Mars and the internet's gone down. It could happen. Right, here's the cheat I was telling you about. Just walk across the top. But the only problem is, it's not good to do because you can't collect any of the power-ups, which you'll need later on. But anyway, we're on a speed run here. Now do. Good. It's good that the game doesn't crash when you do that. Moves very fast, this as well. Very smooth. Very smooth indeed. Right, this is the level where we did the warp before. We won't do any warping this time. Right, it's just above there. Don't hit the warp thing. Right, there we go. We're doing it properly now. People that do stuff properly tend to finish second, as I'm finding out. But there we go. That's enough of YouTube parallels for you. Do it properly. Da, 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 da. Right, okay. You have to play the long game, I think. Oh, come on. This long game is involving me. There we go. There we go. I didn't think I was going to be able to jump on that column there. Now, I seem to remember on the Amiga version dying a lot here, trying to get over this red thing. Hopefully it's easier here. You've got to try and jump when it's at its highest. It goes down. Yes! Hooray! Cool, this is a good go. Da, 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 da. That thing's dead. I think something's going to come across here, is it? That cat or hedgehog, whatever it is. Right, should be able to do this unless we make any silly errors. We won't worry about getting all these stars. You don't need to get them all. Let's just complete it. Hardly any time left again there. Right, stage 4. We skipped this last time. Let's see what it is. Right, it's an exciting level because the music's changed. Da, da, da. Oh, I was hoping that'd be something. Oh no, not another awkward jump. Right, we could be here for a while. Oh man, come on. Oh, come on, you Giana sister. Get on the track. Yes, no. Oh no, we're going to lose all our time here. Right, good. We won't drop down there. We've dropped down there. Oh no, same thing again. Time seems to be ticking down quite quickly here. We've already used about a third of our time. Just get a move on that. Oh! It's going from bad to worse here. Yeah, right. Do it this time. Good, right. Can't hang around. We've pretty much used up over half our time here. Hopefully it's a short stage. That thing's dead with the pineapple shooting. Right, this is awkward. Good. Landed on it. 27 seconds. Can't hang around for here too long. Jump when it's at its highest. 1. Jump when it's at its highest. Yeah. 13 seconds. There's going to be a big spider here, I think. Shoot it. No, right, okay. That was in the nick of time. So we just about did that. Although, maybe didn't deserve to. Stage 5. Oops. Boulders on the head here. Don't know why that's needed. As you can see, without the power-ups, this game is very difficult. There's a clock. And that might give us some time. And then, oh, it's... I think it might have frozen time momentarily. Right, this is back to basics, this stage. Maybe it's giving us a bit of a break. What's that bomb do? I don't remember that on the Amiga version. Don't know what that did. That bee's dead. Alright, this must be near the end. Plenty of time, not like before. Oops! Yeah, you can easily do an easy mistake here. A silly mistake, and it's game over, dudes. Stage 6. Right, this is where we walked to before. So we're on a familiar ground this time round. This is one of those stages where there's a spider at the end. Maybe we'll take that on Mano a Mano, or Mano a Arachnid. Can we wait here and get that back? No, that seems to have disappeared for reasons unknown. It is not coming back. It's fallen into a black hole, into the 8-bit Reese's unknown. But there's another one. That must be just some points. I don't know what that thing does. Da -da 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 -da. Good music in this one. I'm impressed the Commodore 64 could do music this good. Spectrum had like a blitter chip, and it did have its own familiar ring to it. The sound on this is quite phenomenal. Lots and lots of colours, a varied colour palette here. Although the big thing that the Commodore 64 puts it a little bit on is the programming aspect. But you know, that's probably you probably could learn to program on it. A few extra options there. But it's good seeing how these 8-bit games compare. As I say, the didn't come out on the Spectrum, this one, unfortunately. Right, get this right this time. There we go. Boof. Here we go. We mustn't reach stage 11 again, mustn't we? Stage 8. 4 lives left, so looking very healthy. Dun 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 dun. There's these guys. We don't have to wait for them to commit suicide this time or go for a swim. We can take them all out. I never completed this game, all 33 stages. If you did, then let me know. It would have taken quite a lot of time to do. Not a dedication to a single game. I was probably out walking around the streets with my friends drinking Iron Brew and pretending to be a big tough gang. Has that died out, or do kids still do that? Anyway, we were pretty harmless, to be honest with you. Although, you know, you see a big group of young kids walking around, you're a little bit worried, aren't you? So maybe it was a bad thing. Come on, die, spider, die. Oh! It went through my defence. Never take on a huge spider. Always run off first. Oh no, and into the drink. So these lives are going down pretty quickly now. 2 lives left. Looks quite innocent without her hair all done silly. Let's jump on this earwig thing. And we got the timing wrong there. 1 life left. Or this life and the next one. Oh no! Is that it? No, this is definitely the last life. As you can see, the lives bank is 0. So we're going to complete all 33 stages. It's going to be now. Place your bets. You could probably know what's going to happen by how much longer it's left on the video. God, man, always struggle saying that before the video is over. Poof. Right, on our last legs, I should say. Bonus 21. Oh, almost fell off then. Cool, that was close. That yellow worm thing goes by. Yeah, this is probably where we're going to meet our maker here on this fire. No, we got over that one. Please power up. Power up. There we go. Catch it up. Boom. Da, 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 da. Nice relaxing game, this. Gives me a warm feeling. Da, 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 da. Right, here we go. Oh, and we've jumped into fire and we're dead. We're dead again. Yeah, really good platform game. I can't recommend this one highly enough. Fantastic. So I hope you liked having a look at that one. That was the Great Giana Sisters, published by Rainbow Arts in 1987. Got any comments about this game, similar games, or anything retro, then please put that below. If you want to help support the channel, please consider subscribing if you haven't done it already. If you want to support it a bit more, then there's patreon.com/njenkin. Every little bit helps. Until next time, take great care of yourself and a very fond goodbye.
Goodbye.